Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi. Um, I just want to talk about the awakening of Empress and Emperor. And I said Empress and Emperor because these are people who are, let's just say, top tier in the spiritual community, right? Empress and Emperor. Once you meet the Empress and the Emperor, you are on the level of ascending, right? But there are times where Empress and Emperors don't know that they are Empress and Emperors, and they will react to their situation and to people around them in a karmic level, right? So when they react to the situation, people in the karmic level, they will literally become karmics to themselves. Just put it like that. They'll become karmics to themselves and karmics to society and karmics to the people that's around them. Okay, but I wanted to tell the empresses and the emperors out there that if you are struggling or if you don't know you're an empress or emperor, I need y'all to listen to me. Okay, when you were born with certain things, when you were born with certain gifts, when you were born with certain love, when you were born with certain alchemy, right? You can turn things around. Like you can make things better. Like when you, hey sweetie, when you come around, things start growing. Okay, when you come around, things can start changing. Now, if you are unaware of your position in life, you will disregard that and other people will take full range of your abilities. How will they take full range of your abilities? They will use manipulation tactics to for you to relinquish your abilities over to them, right? Because they know that they are not in the Empress energy. They know they are not in the Emperor's energy. But if you don't know that you're an Empress on the Emperor, you don't know what your energy is, you gonna let them lead you by the wayside, and then they will become karmic to you and you will be karmic to them. So I wanted to touch on this because there are a lot of empresses and a lot of emperors who don't know who they are, who don't know the position that they're in, who don't know the status that they have. And you have to be clear on who you are at all times, because if you don't know who you are, the other people who recognize what they don't have within them knows who you are. They know who you are, okay? They know who you are. They know the gifts that you have in you. They know the abundance that you have in you. They know that the God energy that you have, they know the energy that you have from you comes from God, okay? And they can't reproduce that outside of God. So what they'll do is to try to make you feel like what you have is inaccurate, because they want you just to throw it by the wayside. So if you had a bunch of diamonds but you didn't know they was diamonds and you didn't know how valuable they was, and I'll tell you, oh, that ain't nothing but trash, you just need to throw that away. Just throw that trash away. No, those ain't nothing but rocks, girl. I done seen that over and over again. They ain't nothing special. Just throw the shit in the trash. So by the time you throw the shit in the trash, they not telling you they want you to throw it in the trash so they can go over there and dig in the trash to get the shit out and say, look what I got. Okay? Be clear. Be clear your position. Be clear who you are. Be clear on where you at. All right? Be clear on your ascension process. And I need y'all to understand too, when you are an emperor, who you are, be clear on where you at. All right? Be clear on your ascension process. And I need y'all to understand too, when you are an empress or an emperor, right? There, there are levels to that. Like, even if you don't know the power within you, okay, even if you don't know the power within you, the power is within you. You have to figure out the button to charge that. You have to figure out what it is to bring that out of you, okay? So, be clear. When you enter into situations with people, just say these people are karmics, right? These people are there to learn you a lesson. These people are here for you to get a lesson from. Once you enter relationships or situationships with karmics or karmic situations, those karmic situations have the ability to deter you from your journey. Okay, because those karmic situations are going to be on the level of your lower sense of yourself. And your lower sense of yourself, you will not be able to find your magic. Like, you won't be able to find your Empress power. You won't be able to find your Empress power in the lower sense of yourself. So what you have to do, what happens is, you get with these karmics, and these karmics are easy. They're easy, they're fun. They like for you to, go out and to drink and to, have a lot of with people. See who you can get, see who you can use. Let's go back and do what we used to do, right? They're going to put you in positions where you won't be paying attention to the higher sense of yourself. And by you not paying attention to your higher sense of yourself, even in that form of yourself, they can deter your magic and use it from them, right? Because even if you're not in the higher sense of yourself and you're around karmics doing karmic shit, the karmics are benefiting from your magic within you, in your lower sense of self. You want to know why? When you have a special power, when you have special entity, when you have special glow, when you have special love inside of you, I don't care if you're doing something that's karmic. I don't care if you're doing something that's bad. You're going to attract attention. You're going to attract more people. You're going to attract more groupies. You're going to attract more females. You're going to attract more dudes. You're going to attract more people, and by you attracting more people, the people that's standing right beside you is going to benefit from the attention that you are attracting. And they're going to tell you, no, come out, don't what you staying in the house for? Because they know without you the attention wouldn't be there. They know without you all these people wouldn't be around, even if you're doing something bad. Okay, even if you're on the lower sense of yourself. So that's why I have to tell people who do have that magic inside them, be clear on where you use your magic at. Okay, be clear on where you use your magic around. Be clear on how you use your magic, because people will use your magic for you and you wouldn't even know that they're using it, because you don't know the magic inside of you. You don't know that. You have to be clear about that. So what you have to do is you have to tune into yourself, tune into your own magic. Okay? And then you will have the ability to change your life. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, you have the ability to change your life, because that's what the karmics don't want you to do. The karmics want you to believe, because if you're not paying attention to how you move or how things move around you in certain areas, you're going to think you like everybody else. You're going to think you like everybody else. Because they're going to make you believe that you are, but they don't know. Well, dang, you're not thinking about, well, every time I go out and everybody got some smoke, they getting it from me. Every time I go out, all this attention, everybody getting all these numbers and all these females and stuff because I'm coming around. Every time I go out, they always want me to go out, because every time I go out, all these dudes trying to talk to everybody. And hey, you gotta understand what that look like. They're benefiting from that too. Okay? Because you are the emperor. Because you are the empress. You have to understand how to use that magic and how to use that power. So what you want to do now, you realize the magic and the power within you, you want to turn that around. Okay, you want to turn that around, because the karmics do now, you realize the magic and the power within you, you want to turn that around. Okay, you want to turn that around, because the karmics are not, they don't want you to turn that around. They want you to figure that out. And the reason why they don't want you to figure that out, because once you leave, the magic leaves. Once you stop coming out, the attention go away. Once you stop coming out, they ain't got enough money to do shit. Once you stop hanging around them and going doing things, they can't do the things they used to do before, because they're benefiting off of your magic. So of course they're gonna tell you, come out. Of course they're going to tell you, we over here, come hang out with us. Because they knew as soon as you hit the door, soon as you hit the door, soon as you hit the function, soon as you hit the party, soon as you hit, things is going to turn up. And they going to turn up because of your energy. Because you're the empress. You're the emperor. You know what's going on. Okay? You have the magic. You bring the light. Okay, I am. You bring the light, you bring the passion, you bring the abundance, you bring the manifestations. Okay, so what you want to do is tune that to yourself, because the karmic's always gonna fool you and tell you to don't do that. Because as soon as you stop, they're not gonna get fed. They're not gonna get fed in places of your abundance. They're not gonna be fed in your ascensions. Okay, and you have to understand too now, even when it comes to you meeting people who do have that same type of energy as you, but you don't recognize the energy that's within you. Once you come across these people, you are at the threshold of your awakening, right? Because there are a lot of magical people and a lot of powerful people who don't know their power. So once you come across another powerful person, this is your crossroad. People who don't know their power. So once you come across another powerful person, this is your crossroad. People who don't know their power. So once you come across another powerful person, this is your crossroad. People who don't know their power. So once you come across another powerful person, this is your crossroad of helping them recognize what your power is. You're going to feel an urge to change. And that's going to feel uncomfortable, because the karmics don't want you to change. The karmics want you to stay the same. The karmics do not want you to elevate. The karmics don't want you to know who you are. The karmics don't want you to understand your magic. The karmics don't want you to know the love that's inside of you. The karmics don't want you to be closer to God. And once you meet someone who is powerful as you, they're going to challenge you in order for to bring that magic outside of you. They're going to challenge you, because they gonna tell you, do you see yourself? Well, I see you. You not tuned in. You're not tuned into your magic. You're not tuned into God's light. You're not tuned into God's love. You're not tuning into what makes you great. People are ciphering your magic. People are ciphering your energy now. If you are Empress or Emperor, you're magical and you don't know that you're magical, you're gonna look at the other person like they're crazy. You're gonna look at the other person like, nah, that ain't true, because I don't know what you're talking about. But if you pay attention to what happens when you come around, what happens when you leave, what happens when you don't go around, how many people want you all, and people have to understand, sometimes your energy is so magnetic. Sometimes your energy is so magnetic. Only thing you have to do is be around. And people have to understand, sometimes your energy is so magnetic. Sometimes your energy is so magnetic. Only thing you have to do is be around those people, and those people will begin to get they can't around those people, and those people will begin to get they can't even get a hold of what you have, but just a piece of what you have is going to satisfy them, because they don't have that. Okay, hold on, y'all. I got to check on some food. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ooh. Take some. Take some. Someone make sure no water in them. I want weird though. Let me shake this sheet on the bed. There's no water in it. You don't too much water in there. I want to make sure they add some. I don't put them up green food. That's a pop food. I just want to taste them. You got no seasoning in them? I was looking at this car in here. Where's the starting wheel going? That's a popcorn. I don't need.
ain't doing, I don't need that. Just a popcorn, I don't need a whole bunch of ain't doing, I don't need that. Give me a little piece of sausage in there. I don't know why I'm hungry. I ate last night. I ate that broccoli. I put it in the trash. But I ate that. I like that donut. I put it in the trash. I ate that chicken. It was good. Yeah, but it was good. Put it out low if you didn't talk to him. Yeah, I'm putting water in. They said they know it. It's put 9 low.
Okay, y'all. I'm back. So yeah, you have to understand what your magic is. You have to understand what your power is, okay? Because if you don't know what your power is, if you don't know what your magic is, if you don't know who you are, people will utilize that and manipulate you in situations so you can make them more powerful, so you can make them more profitable, so you can make their agendas go. And while you're sitting in the background like, okay, well, you're not putting that same abundance in you. You're not putting that same abundance in your manifestations. You're not putting that same abundance in your life. You're not putting that same abundance in your business. You're not putting that same abundance in what you have got going on, because these karmics got you believing what you have ain't shit. But meantime and meanwhile, they're eating off what you have. Understand that. Understand what that is, and understand the games that people like that play. Okay, so I just want to come in and check and tap in on that, because a lot of people don't know how powerful they are. Like, a lot of people don't even know how magical they are. A lot of people don't know what type of essence that they have in them, and then they wonder why people who don't quote unquote deserve them, or people who don't want the best out of them, will keep them in certain situations so they can benefit from the situations that they in from your energy. Because someone who wants best from you wants best from you in all regards. Someone who wants best from you wants best from you within, if it was in your love status, within your mental health, whether it was in your physical being, is how you feel for yourself and your self-esteem, and the things that you desire. Like, someone who is really dedicated and interested in wanting you to be the best that you can be, they're going to want you to be the best that you can be, even if that is without them. Okay? A lot of people get caught up on people selfishly. Excuse me if I'm not saying that right. A lot of people get caught up selfishly being connected to people, and those people begin to think like, oh, they really love me, they really care about me, they don't want me to leave, they don't want me to go, they fighting for me, they yeah, they're fighting for you, because they know once you leave, the shit that they getting from you is going to be a wrap. Where are they getting this from? Once you leave, yes, they're going to fight. Once you leave, where are they going to get the energy that you have been pouring out to them from? They're not going to be able to get that easily. Now, it could be people out there that don't know who they are and they can manipulate them. But sometimes your energy and your essence is top level and top tier. They know they gonna mind trick you and tell you what you have ain't shit. But in the meantime, they stirring their life with what you have. Okay? So a lot of people don't understand that, and even when it comes with karmics and soulmates and soul ties and all this other stuff, like, people don't understand. Sometimes your karmic will fight tooth and nail for you. And that sounds crazy, right? Like they will fight tooth and nail for you. Like they will search this earth high and low for you. Okay, they will they will try to whoop every grass for you. Okay, they will do that. Okay, people get that confused with affection. People get that confused with love. People get that confused with, oh, they really ride for me. They're really down for me, right? The karmic is only doing that because the karmic wants you in position. Because without you, there is no essence. Without you, there is no energy. Without you, shit ain't gonna be done. So yes, I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for you. Okay? And a lot of times when people aren't in that particular energy, people will believe people who aren't in that energy don't care. People will believe that people who aren't willing to do all that extra stuff, right? They're not willing to fight the girls and fight your exes and fight you and all. They're not willing to do all these things. They just willing to let you go in peace. They just willing to let you figure out shit on your own. They just willing for you to let you figure out what it is you have to do by yourself. And they will literally walk away or let you be. They don't understand that because they're so used to the toxicity. Because the toxicity make you believe that it's real because it's always in your face, right? It's always like, it's just in your face. Like you can't leave, you can't go. I love you. I will fight for you. I will mess up somebody for you. I will do these things for you because they have to have the hold on you so tight. They have to hold that hold on you so tight because they know once you leave, it's not about love. That particular type of stronghold or essences, that is not about love. That is about controlling the energy. That is about controlling your magic. Because someone who knows that you're magic and someone who knows the type of energy that you have, they're just gonna let you go. I love you, but we can't get it right. I love you, but something has happened. I just have to let you find out what you have to find out on your journey because that's what literally happens. You have to find out what you have to find out on your journey. I can't force that for you. I can even tell you what the fuck you may have to do, but I still can't force you down that road. I can't force you down that road. I can't force you down that journey. I can't force you to realize what you need to do. I can't force you to wake up. I can't force you to drink that water like they said you can't lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I can't make that decision for you. So someone who isn't in a karmic sense itself will know and they will walk away. Okay, I love you, but you have to find yourself. Okay, because even if I'm not with you or I am with you, I still want the best for you. And if the best for you means to be away from me, then that's what that has to be in order for you to get to where you have to be for yourself. Okay? People get confused with that karmic love because that karmic love is selfish and that karmic love make you feel like they really love me. Like they didn't leave me. Like they here. Right? They here. They really love me. They have not left me. They're here rocking with me. They've been here all these years, but yeah, they've been there all these years doing what? Making you feel like what? Making you question what? Making you look back like, was that right? Like, I don't. Making you second guess what? Okay? We gotta understand how to decipher and take things out of certain situations in order for you to see the clear picture. Because if you're just looking at it from the stance of, yeah, they always been here. Yeah, they always been here, and what? They always been here, and you always been depressed with them. They always been here, but you always been kind of sad with them. They always been here, but you always felt like something wasn't right. You just couldn't put your finger on it. Like, yeah, they always been there, but you always felt like something could be more than this. They always been there. But you figure like, well, you know, this is my life. It has to be hard. You have to look at what that is and why that is. Okay? And I don't want to come in here for too long. I'm going to end this, okay? Because I got stuff to do for my mom, and I'm here still rocking out with her. But I will come back on here later, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.